Gail Guiardo. Welcome to Bloom, presented by Lifeguard Imaging. Today we're helping you say less to stress, which is important because chronic stress can cause inflammation in the body, which can lead to plaque buildup in the arteries. This buildup can cause coronary artery disease, which can lead to heart attacks, heart failure, and abnormal heart rhythms. But there is a way that you can get a free heart scan, no strings attached, and the opportunity to scan for hundreds of different cancers in their earliest stages. This is an incredible opportunity because Tampa Bay is one of only 7 places in the nation where people can take their health into their own hands. It's being reported that 1 to 3 lives are being saved every day because of this innovative technology. That's because people are getting the medical care they need before it's too late. Joining me now to talk about the importance of early detection is Lifeguard Imaging's Director of Operations, Frankie Maldonado, along with former NHL hockey player and Lifeguard Imaging's Regional VP of Business Development, Alan May. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks, Gail.
Thank you.
So we're talking about the importance of keeping our bodies in check, and you know more than anybody, Alan, about the stressors on the body.
Well, you know, with all professional athletes, they kind of treat their body like a Formula One race car and its mechanics, and you know, the fuel that goes in, their operating system, making sure everything's working all the time. And we're seeing so many former athletes now developing different stressors. We're looking at the amount that come into our offices, guys that have taken care of themselves their entire lives with heart issues. They're coming in a lot of prostate issues, everything. And you would think that the guys that are doing everything right, you know, what's going on and where's that stress and what's leading to all these complications. They walk in the door, they look incredibly healthy, and we're finding issues every single time almost.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned prostate cancer because that's a silent killer. There are not a lot of symptoms that go along with that, and this is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month.
And it's a huge one too. We actually, with our imaging, by the time someone walks out of there, we know the exact size of their prostate, if there is something going on in it. And it's surprising how many men, especially over the age of 50, have, you know, issues with it. And I know in the hockey world, the pro sports world in the last few days have been rocked with different players that have announced that they have prostate cancer. So screening is so much more important. I don't know if this is more than what used to happen in the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s, but it seems like it's a daily occurrence now.
Yeah, the projections of cancer rates when it comes to men are just staggering. And ovarian cancer, it's also National Ovarian Cancer Month. Another silent killer, early detection is key.
Absolutely, and we talk about this, Gail, that when we do our full body from the shoulders to the pelvis, we get the reproductive area, the prostate for men, uterus and ovaries for women. And again, these are things, as you said, complete silent killers. People have no idea they're developing. So through that capable scanning, very much like a mammogram for breast cancer, we're doing these annual scans, evaluating the entire body. And the most important thing is if something starts to develop, we're going to find it early enough and people have a chance to survive.
Yeah, that's incredible. And I know you guys keep up with the latest and greatest with technology. Talk to me about some of the screening methods.
So we know that there are other pathologies that can be useful for prostate as well as for the ovaries. But what CT is able to do is, again, be the more or less the platinum standard for the various diseases that attack our torso. So we never say that this is a complete annihilation of the other possible scans a patient may need, but it's a wonderful part of that capable evaluation on an annual basis. And again, as we always say, if something's going to happen, we will find it through the years of observation.
Alan, I know you haven't had a chance to meet my husband yet, but he never goes to the doctor, but he goes to Lifeguard Imaging every year. That is his annual checkup, to be honest with you, because he likes the process so much. So kind of talk me through it, because it is so easy to become part of the legacy program, and I go along with him from, you know, we want to know what's going on.
Well, the common theme with most men, it seems like they're kind of drug in there by their wives or their significant other. And a lot of guys don't go to the doctor on an annual basis, but the ones that we're having come in, they really want to get ahead of anything because they don't want to be in a hospital. They don't want to fill a hospital room. So with the screening that we do, with the hundreds of forms of cancer that we're looking for, with any type of heart disease that we're looking for, trying to identify, they're getting ahead of it so they can avoid those visits, those surgeries, and getting way ahead of any disease that we can help find, as Frankie talked, with all the other modalities that people are trying to get ahead and be preventative with. It's incredibly important because men are stubborn, and I fall claim to that because I've just been going in for my scans, and then I go from there to the appropriate doctor that I need help with.
Well, I just think it's just such an incredible gift that we have right here in our community. You have to take advantage of it. You don't want to wait until it's too late. Thank you so much for being here today, gentlemen.
Thanks, Gail.
Thank you.
Call today right now, 813-212-6993, or visit lifeguardimaging.com. You'll receive a Bloom special offer, a free heart scan when you mention Gail or Bloom. That's a $599 value. So call today, 813-212-6993 for this special offer. We'll be back with more Bloom right after this.
The preceding portion of Bloom was sponsored by Lifeguard Imaging.